Here we go. Fourth match of the night. I mean, it's been so stacked so far, especially with that six-man tag match, but here we go, Drew Kennedy. He doesn't want to just be added to the world title match. No, he believes that Aaron Bannon isn't worthy to face his old leader. That he's not worthy of being one of the main events of the biggest show of NCW's history. No, Drew Kennedy, he wants the World Heavyweight Championship. He wants to challenge Tony Lee Williams for that championship, and he will destroy anyone who gets in his way. Aaron Bannon, winning a Battle Royale doesn't make you the top guy in the company. Look at a guy who week in and week out destroys people, who annihilates people. But Aaron Bannon, he's not backing down. He might have won that 30-man over the top rope battle royale at Unforgettable. He might be a former NCW Tag Team Champion. But he wants to make a statement that he should not be overlooked just because he's not re-signing with NCW in Season 2. The man with the highest in-ring IQ. The man who makes the perfect game plan for destruction. But Drew Kennedy doesn't need a game plan for destruction, he just destroys. And after seeing Tony Lee Williams go off the Spike Masters, his old Drew Kennedy's current running buddy, he wants to prove that he is not an afterthought, that he is the thought, he is the motion, and that motion is towards the World Championship. And here we go. Drew Kennedy starting with a running, gutbuster over the shoulder. Wait, Drew Kennedy makes you think that he's going to run you into that turnbuckle. No, he stops instantly and drops you right on that shoulder, driving all of the wind out of your midsection, or out of your lungs, I should say. As you go in top rope here. Oh, and a big diving elbow. Not many people can hit a standing elbow drop, but Drew Kennedy does it perfectly. Oh, look at that claw right to the shoulder. Looking to rip that arm apart. Can't have a... I don't think Aaron Bannon's gotten off any offense as Drew Kennedy continuously destroying him with these gut-wrench suplexes. Look at that, just lifting him, just deadlifting him off the ground and nailing 3 back-to-back-to-back suplexes off the rope. Clubbing shot. From the looks of this match, will it be the main event? Will the semi-main event be Drew Kennedy versus Tony Lee Williams? Will Drew Kennedy make history and become the first man to win the light heavyweight and world heavyweight championships? Oh, look at a double cannonball from Aaron Bannon. Well, Drew Kennedy, big shoulder barge. As he goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. Oh, shot to the ribs, 1 to the jaw. But Drew Kennedy not backing off there. But Aaron Bannon, getting sidestepped there. Drew Kennedy one step ahead of the incoming Bannon, the #1 contender for the world title. This is practically a #1 contendership. If Bannon wins, he goes to NCW at the end. If Drew Kennedy wins, he takes Bannon's spot. Will it be a roadblock? 1, 2. Ooh, Aaron Bannon able to kick out of that. What would you even call that move? Falcon Arrow off the top rope. And here we go, Drew Kennedy. Irish whip into the corner. So sets him up on the top rope. Oh, look at that one-hand power bomb. Aaron Bannon holding his lower back, and for good reason, as Drew Kennedy splashes on it. They say his splash is ineffective, but not when it comes to this monster, as he nails the spine buster and goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Bannon just able to lift the shoulder up. That spine buster usually leads to something else, something more devastating. But Bannon able to fight out of Drew Kennedy's grasp with that back body drop. And now, oh, into the powerbomb lung blower. Here we go, Bannon starting his game plan. Curve stomp. But Drew Kennedy with the leg trip. Oh, kick to the leg. Hands around the throat. And there's the flame bomb. Goes in for the cover. New #1 contender. 1, 2, 3. No. Aaron Bannon just able to get his shoulder up off the mat. Here we go, looking to go top rope. Drew Kennedy looking to go flying right into that bicycle kick. As Aaron Bannon goes in for the cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2. No, Drew Kennedy's turn to kick out. As Aaron Bannon says it's his time to pick it up a notch. 2 good clotheslines followed up with a super kick. Here we go, looking for another powerbomb lung blower. Can he nail it? Yes, he can, just like the first. Aaron Bannon proving why he is the main event, or the semi-main event. As he's looking to break the knee of Drew Kennedy. But Drew Kennedy though, taking down Aaron Bannon. There we go, looking, oh, butterfly backbreaker. And a snapmare. And 3 sharp elbows. Oh, look at that, beautiful moonsault, but no target. Like having a beautiful gun with no bullets, or a beautiful car with no petrol. It's practically useless. But Bannon taking control of Drew Kennedy's mistake with that shoulder barge, and now raking the face, that burnt face of Drew Kennedy as he nails the backstabber, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Drew Kennedy able to get the shoulder up. As Bannon now, what's he got in mind here? Slowing down the pace as he starts nailing Drew Kennedy with those vicious headbutts, splitting him wide open. Aaron Bannon defending his #1 contendership. But look at this big shot to the midsection. Oh. 1, 2, 3. No, Drew Kennedy just able to kick out. Aaron Bannon almost retained his world title opportunity. Drew Kennedy nailed the German, nailed the flaming spine buster. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. Drew Kennedy. Not Drew Kennedy. Aaron Bannon able to kick out, but will he be able to kick out of this? Hands around the throat. Flame bomb. That could be it. 1, 2. No. Aaron Bannon still able to kick out as Drew Kennedy. No idea where he's getting this extra energy from. But Drew Kennedy looking to go top rope. Last time he went top rope, he got booted in the face as he goes for a diving headbutt, but runs straight into the ground. But Drew Kennedy able to throw Bannon off. But big mistake to raise your hand up like that. There we go, Bannon. Powerbomb. High angle pin. 1, 2. Kick out. But a former 2-time light heavyweight champion, but right into that Boston Crab. No, former 2-time United States champion, former 1-time light heavyweight. But was that enough for Aaron Bannon to win this match? Off that Boston Crab, doesn't seem like it, as he's begging Drew Kennedy to get back to his feet. Here he goes. Oh, diving spear through the ropes. Look at that, Aaron Bannon holding his ribs. Cannonball for a 3rd time. Here he goes off the ropes. Diving axe handle by Drew Kennedy back to his feet. Oh, into the rib breaker. Drew Kennedy raising his hand again. There we go, Irish whip into the corner. Big clothesline. Into the other corner, followed up with a big clothesline, and then the sidewalk slam, middle of the ring. Drew Kennedy's feeling it. He can feel the tides turning. He can feel that #1 contender spot for the world title as he goes for that burning spinebuster for a 3rd time. 2, 3, no. Aaron Bannon still able to kick out. But Drew Kennedy, he's got one more trick. If he can nail it a 3rd time, if he can nail that flame bomb for a 3rd time, he could win that #1 contendership. But Aaron Bannon not letting him off the clothesline, and then tried the attempted kick. Oh no. Oh, into the lung blower. That could be the match. Indeed, that was too sweet. But Drew Kennedy, judo throw. You can feel it if he can get his hands around the throat of Aaron Bannon. Pick him up, drives him into the mat with a 3rd flame bomb. That could be the contendership. 2, 3, and your new #1 contender for the NCW Championship. It is the Monster, the Devil, Drew Kennedy, as he faces his old leader, Tony Lee Williams, for one of the top prizes in the company. But Aaron Bannon fought to the very last. I guess you don't leak information about not re-signing. Somebody will come after you. But Drew Kennedy, a loyal soldier to the NCW family, believes that it should be a loyal man who has been around since early episodes that fights for the world title at the very last pay-per-view of the very first season. But the question is, Tony Lee Williams, he has defeated Spike Masters. Can he beat Drew Kennedy, another loyal follower? As Drew Kennedy is nothing more but a monster in human skin. The man who balances on the borderline of light heavyweight and heavyweight. The man who could make history. A man you just don't want to meet in a dark alleyway.